You know, when I'm out there in the house, somebody had you and cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Mine. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance. You see the devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30 horse 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking. Might step out like motherfuckers get the dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking. The sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man. I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to doing.
Coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land.
Well, race fans, good afternoon and welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. Once again here at the Knoxville Raceway for the Octane Incorporated Pro Late Model Series. And, well, joining me in the booth with me this afternoon is none other than the voice of Ultimate Dirt TV, Mr. Brett Wheeler. Brett, mate, welcome in for this afternoon's Pro Late Models.
Yeah, thank you very much, Matt. Good to be here. As we've got qualifying on the program for the Pro Late Models, the final race of Sunday Fun Day here with the Miller Family Trucking and World of Thunder Esports League, the Octane Inc. 127 Industries Pro Late Models. Kendall Tucker, Super Late Model winner earlier on this evening, finds himself on the racetrack. They all tried to run down Alex Bergeron, your winner in the 360 Sprint Car Series with an 18.348, but Kendall Tucker on the racetrack right now. Matt, well, no doubt that we'll certainly see probably a top 3 for Kendall Tucker in qualifying as the time coming through. Quick time, there it is.
Yeah, that's it, mate. 18.316 for Kendall Tucker, the Slick Sim Sports. Swindell Speed Labs number 00. Here is Blake Majulis, your current defending points leader at the moment in the 127 Industries 127 machine as well. Majulis goes second quick with 18.330. That puts Bergeron back to position number 3 as well. And out on the speedway, Brett, is Bo Krebs.
Yeah, Bo Krebs in that 168 machine, 47th quick at the moment on lap number 1, 18.672. 18.672. As lap number 2 for Krebs will be the 56 car to take a lap time, 18.780. So lap number 1 quicker for Krebs. We've got 5 heat races on the program here. We've got a real stacked field here in the Pro Late Models. As we'll take a look here at your official qualifying results. Kendall Tucker, the Swindell Speed Lab will go quick time with an 18.298. Alex Bergeron, Blake Majulis, Alex Bergeron, Trey Forder, and Clay Devon, your top 5. Those 5 drivers will start from position number 1. Position 1 in our 5 heat races. That's heat race number 1 getting set to take to the racetrack.
Position number 1 in the Swindell Speed Labs. Slick Sim Sports 00. That'll be Kendall Tucker, and on his outside, the 116 machine for Drew Hopkins Racing. It's Chase Hardy.
Brent Carter for Team Victory Lane Racing. He'll pilot the 69 machine from position number 3. Corey Sibley drives the 999 from position number 4.
Eric York in the 89 machine for Sub-Zero will start from 5 on his outside. The 127 DK Speed 21 machine, that's Damien Kiefer.
Davin Markham will line up out of position number 70. Pilots car number 43. James Gilpin will line up the 1 machine from position number 8.
Camden Johnson in the Mecca Motorsports 19 entry will start from 9, and on his outside, this is a wicked one, Brett. We have to get this name right. Jordan Warmiterer, I think it's pronounced. The 31 car will start from... Yeah, that's a bit of an odd one, that one. Will start from 10.
As in, that's my water.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we'll go from there. That's right.
Yeah, Nori
go with that one.
Nori Tibble will start from position number 11. That'll make up your 11 car field. Davin Cardwell did not make the start for heat race number 1. He'll have to come from the back of a D main. And yes, it is Consolation Racing later on this evening. A D main, followed by a C, and then a B. And of course, the B main drivers, 4 of them will tag the back of a 24 car field, 40 lap main event, the penultimate round of the season. Matt Bailey's, we get set down the back straightaway, right in the heart of the sprint car capital of the world, the Knoxville Raceway.
That is most definitely right, mate. And how good is this as well? To have the Pro Late Models on the program, as well. We saw the Super Late Models earlier. A little bit more of a smaller engine in these race cars, but still nonetheless awesome racing. Here we go, Brett. Heat race number 1, we're green.
Kendall Tucker and Chase Hardy will lead the field down into turn number 1 and 2. Tucker goes to the inside. Look out, Brent Carter caught the inside berm. Meanwhile, Tucker slides up. Chase Hardy works down to the bottom side, down into turn number 3 and 4. Chase Hardy looks for the race lead, but here comes Kendall Tucker. He'll switch from the outside back to the inside. You race up turn number 4, lap number 1, and he's going to give that one to Chase Hardy.
But it's this already, lap number 1, the opening lap of heat race number 1, heading down the back straight away. Here comes Chase Hardy once again. Slide job in turns number 3 and 4. Kendall Tucker's going to turn it back underneath him. Textbook slider coming your way right now, and here we go. Tucker throws it back at him in turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, Tucker returning the favour down through 1 and 2, down the back straight away. Here comes Hardy once again. Meanwhile, Corey Sibley watching this battle unfold in front of him. Hardy slides up in front of Tucker. Tucker once again turns it back underneath, and they continue to go side by side. Just the front bumper in between the pair as they come down into turn number 1 and 2. Tucker once again, like he's done in the opening 3 laps on lap number 4 now. He throws the slider, and here comes Hardy, going to work back to the inside. Will Tucker cross back underneath him? Will he try and drive around the outside? He's going to try and keep the foot in the bucket and go around the outside like a trailer park girl.
Whoa, holy moly, how good is this? Right now, oh, Tucker crossed underneath him as well, down the back straight away. Oh, into the safety catch fence. Goes Chase Hardy as well. Corey Sibley now moves up to the 2nd spot as well. We're just over halfway home, Brett.
5 down, 3 to run. Sibley got a copper slide job there by Hardy. See, Hardy got the crinkled right rear quarter panel on the 116 machine, and now here comes the 69 for Victory Lane Racing. That's Brent Carter. Not too far away is that 0 machine of Damien Kiefer. He sits on the outside looking in. Top 4 will make it straight into the main event. Everybody else will go to Consolation Races, a D, a C, or a B. Brent Carter will take the back of Chase Hardy. Hardy, he's going to keep the car going. We're not going to throw the yellow just yet, but Matt, we come to the white flag, and Kendall Tucker half a mile around to start on pole for tonight's main events.
Oh, how good is this? Absolute unreal racing tonight here at the Knoxville Raceway. Kendall Tucker, 2 turns to go around the Knoxville Raceway. How good, race fans. He caught the race win in the Super Late Models and takes out heat race number 1 in the Pro Late Models here tonight at the Knoxville Raceway. Corey Sibley second over Damien Kiefer in position number 3. And we'll get your official race results up onto your screen in just a second. As before, just as they become available to us. So, Kendall Tucker, Corey Sibley, Damien Kiefer, Eric York, Camden Johnston, as well James Gilpin, Davin Mark and Brent Carter, Nori Tipper, Chase Hardy, Jordan Mawata as well, and Davin Cardwell in, not making the call in that one. Brett, heat race number 2.
Now starting from pole position, Mr. Moneybags himself, Mariner, look fast. For D1RT Racing, he pilots the 127. It's Blake Majulis. He's outside, driving car number 100. That is Kenneth Payne.
Position number 3, inside row number 2 is the Slam Sim Sports, number 28 of Mason Lobb, and on his outside, the 47 of Huey Quillen.
Hayden Beerline will pilot the 13B machine from position number 5. He's outside. Position number 6, that'll be Colin Bocus.
Position number 7 will be the 117 of Ethan Sprague, I think it's pronounced. Position number 8 on his outside is the 30 machine of Justin Powell.
Tyson Pankow will drive car number 91 from position number 9. The Mecha Motorsports 168 machine of Bo Krebs will start from position at number 10.
Stephen Turbeville in the Vanderpool Racing 4 machine will start from position 11. And on his outside is the MDM number 26 machine of Eric Scalf.
Well, Matty, heat race number 1 certainly lived up to it. Those opening sort of 6 and a bit laps between Kendall Tucker, Chase Hardy. Could we see the same here in heat race number 2? Blake Majulis, Kenneth Payne. Keep an eye on Huey Quillen as well. He's already been a feature winner this season. And Aiden Beerline in that 13A machine. Tell you what, he has really improved in just all aspects of racing, whether it's modifieds, big blocks, UMPs, or stepping into the late model. So keep an eye on that 13A machine.
Yeah, most definitely, mate. I've definitely been most impressed by Aiden Beerline as well. So as we go green right now for heat race number 2. And just after this heat race, we'll catch up with your heat race number 1 winner. So Blake Majulis is your race leader at the moment. Mason Lobb in this one as well. Kenneth Payne throws a slider in turns 3 and 4 at the moment. And opening lap, Brett, belongs to Blake Majulis.
Yeah, no surprise to see Majulis take the race lead and lead lap number 1. Mason Lobb now slides up in front of Kenneth Payne. Kenneth Payne's now got Huey Quillen behind him, tucked in behind that 100 machine. Your top 4 going straight through to the main event. Everybody else will find themselves going to a last chance qualifier. Your top 4 spread themselves out. Battle on for 5 and 6. Bocus and Powell. And Bocus now goes to the top side. Here comes Powell. Runs a slider line down into turn number 1 and 2 to make a little bit of contact. Parks it on the nose. And now here comes Ethan Sprague as well in that 1 machine.
Yeah, Sprague looked good there earlier on as well. Has moved up a couple of positions as well in that 1 machine as well on the outside of the racetrack as well. There's Colin Bocus as well in the 60 car. Got 39 on the side of the machine though. Heading down the back straightaway. 3 laps in the books so far this time by out of turn number 4 as well. We'll have 4 laps left to run as they cross the stripe.
4 to run for your leader, Blake Majulis. You're watching Bocus and Huey Quillen. Now this is your battle on for the final transfer position. Bocus on the outside. Quillen now slides up with 3 to run this time by Majulis. A big lead, about a second lead over Mason Lobb. Kenneth Payne 1, 2 and 3, but the battle once again continues on for this 4th and final transfer position between Bocus and Quillen.
Yeah, side-by-side action here in Pro Late Models here tonight already. Bocus takes it over as well. Sorry, Quillen takes it over in the 4 car as well. Here comes Bocus back to the inside with a slight job in turns 1 and 2 as well. Heading down the back straight away now with 2 laps to run as well to turns number 3 and 4. Here comes Quillen back to the inside. Uses the inside berm here at Knoxville to his advantage as well. Out of turn number 4, the side-by-side. 1 lap to go, Brett.
1 to run for Blake Majulis high above the racetrack here at the virtual Knoxville Raceway. Heat race number 2 of the Octane Inc. 127 Industries Pro Late Models. Blake Majulis will come off turn number 4. He will get the win in heat race number 2. Mason Lobb home in 2nd. Kenneth Payne 3rd. Colin Bocus in 4th position. We'll get through your official results here in just a few seconds as we bring in heat race number 1 winner Kendall Apologies about that one. Actually, that slipped my mind. But congratulations on heat number 1. Winner, you basically picked up from the super late models, and you bring it into the pro late models, and a good start to the night.
Yeah, it's definitely a good start to the night here for sure. Hopefully we'll be able to carry this momentum over into the 40-lap feature here, and there's going to be a lot of tough guys behind me. So hopefully we can keep it out front for 40 more laps and see what happens.
Wait, what does Kendall Tucker do for the next sort of half hour, 40 minutes before he gets ready for the main event?
Actually, I usually would probably just be laying in the bed watching TV up until the race, but tonight I got one of my good buddies, Benji Hicks, running in here. He starts third in Heat 4. He races super late models and crate late models in the real world, so I help turn wrenches on his cars and stuff. So got him over here tonight at the World of Thunder to have a little fun. So hopefully we can get him into the feature here.
All right, buddy. Good luck. You'll have Blake Magilla starting on the outside of your front row. Good luck in the main event.
Appreciate it.
Kendall Tucker, Heat 1 winner. Matt Bailey, you're standing by with, man, I look fast racing, number 127 of Blake Majulis.
Yeah, down here with Blake Majulis at the moment, mate. And Blake, mate, what a race in heat race number 2. That was absolutely unreal, mate. How did the car feel?
Definitely pretty good. Got a good gap there. Got a good start, and felt pretty good the rest of the heat race. So definitely carrying some momentum here into the feature, and I'm fine with starting second. So it should be a good race.
Mate, between now and the feature race, between you and your team, what changes is going to make to this race car?
I don't think too much. I think we just got to make sure, keep the eye on the track and see what the track's going to be doing throughout the night and progression-wise, and see what's fast and what lines are going to be changing and whatnot. And I think that's going to be key here tonight.
Mate, well done on the win in heat race number 2, mate, and best of luck in the feature race for tonight.
Appreciate it.
Brett, over to you for the grid. Hopefully before we get to the grid for heat race number 3.
We're not getting to the grid. There is no possible way, but people that are at home would have seen who is starting where. Green flag is out. Heat race number 3. Alex Bergeron, John Ruggiero Jr. Bergeron will take over the race. Lee Ruggiero runs in second. Mike Augustine in third. Hunter Parsons in that zero machine. Then he go back to Corey Austin. And we are yellow here on lap number 1.
Yeah, unfortunate. Not sure what happened there. There was a couple of cars sideways down towards the back of the pack there. There was a bit of bump and wheels as well. So let's see what happens in this one. Official start here on the UltimateDirtTV instant replay here on the giant screen. And as we see, a couple of cars possibly get together. Not sure what happened there.
That might have been Colton Malone, actually. The car that didn't go on the outside, but again, I can't see why. This is again another replay, so the pace truck is off. And he jumped the start, then he backed out of it.
So there we go.
I don't miss a thing here. Right?
Didn't say you did, mate. Didn't say you did.
No, not at all.
So we're gonna line them up. We're gonna re-rack them and restack them again. 8 laps. Pretty much a reset here for heat race number 3.
Yeah, it'll be a complete restart. So going off what's been the theme of the night so far, that I think we've had 1 or 2 of these already. With the outside cars trying to get the jump on the inside row, and it's real simple, Matty, and the drivers. They're told as they get the wonder green signal that you can't go until the leader fires. If you're on that second row, you cannot go until the car in front of you goes. So these drivers have been drilled on it for the last couple of seasons here at World of Thunder. I got to say, you get the 1 or 2 that try and time the start, but I mean, you got a guy like Alex Bergeron who just does not give anything away. You see some drivers, when they get before they're coming to the wonder green signal in the middle of 3 and 4, they'll gas it up and just, it gives you an indication on where they're going to go. Alex doesn't do that. He just holds them and maintains a safe speed throughout the whole pace laps.
Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. As we get set to go once again, here we go. So better start this time by Bergeron. Gets a good start down to turns number 1 and 2. Bergeron, your early race leader, heading down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4. As well, currently working lap number 5, so halfway home, 4 down, 4 to run. as well as they cross the stripe. So laps ticking over here for Pro Late Models as well. Here comes John Ruggiero as well in the 44 machine. Tried to put a move on Bergeron. Couldn't get the job done though. Here comes Mike Augustine as well in the 72. Trying to get the job done as well. Chasing after Ruggiero in that 44 machine. Looks like one car into the fence there on the main straightaway. So as we head back down to turns 1 and 2. Brett, she's shaping up to be not a bad race, mate. Bergeron, your race leader.
Yeah, this track is going to be black slick from the get-go of this feature event. Yellow flag is out second time in heat race number 3. This time we've got a car around. Now, that was Colton Malone was the driver that was into the fence on the front straighto. We take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. Find out just exactly what happened now. I'm getting word and confirmation that it could be the 97 of Tyler Schultz. So there's one incident with the 54, and I believe that's Jonathan Byram. I hope he hasn't gone to the Outlaw Boss School of Dirt for a move like that, because I don't think CJ would be too happy about a move like that.
No, definitely not, mate, as well. So as we come back to live pictures here at the Knoxville Raceway, we'll get them set to go once more. Alex Bergeron, your race leader. John Ruggiero Jr. in the 44 car will reline up in position number 2. Mike Augustine in 3. Hunter Parsons in that 0 car back in position number 4. As well, Corey Austin in the 92 car for Octane Incorporated. He'll reline up in position number 5 as well. So anytime you see this 12 machine on the track, race fans, you know he's always gonna be weaponry. Well.
I was actually just I'm just talking to someone right now about Alex, and I just said he's just too good and doesn't make a mistake. And the response I got was, when you think you might have something for him, and then I said there's a reason why he's the best in the world.
Well, that's true. That's true. And what would be that reason, Brett? Why is he the best in the world? Because he knows what he's doing.
He just doesn't make a mistake. Practice makes perfect.
No, that's exactly right. When you have the hours to spend sitting on this simulator as well, and that's what it is, race fans. It looks so surreal, doesn't it? Here on iRacing, and no matter how much the work these guys put in, they're just going to get quicker and quicker with these Pro Late models and also sprint cars as well. So have a look at this. John Ruggiero is absolutely sticking it to Alex Bergeron at the moment. They're side by side out of turn 2. How good is this? And we've got about 3 laps left to go. Through turns 3, 4, Ruggiero with a slide job. Out of turn 4 this time, but they're going to have 2 to run, Brett.
2 to go for Bergeron. Slider line down into 1 and 2. Here comes Ruggiero. Back to the middle of the racetrack. Ruggiero sneaks up a nose on the inside. But Bergeron still holds on to the race lead side by side. They come off at turn number 4, this time by Matt. 1 to run. Alex Bergeron still your race leader.
By Gideon, how good is this? Bergeron with a bit of a length of lead down the back straight away. Not so much so. Here comes Ruggiero. He's got one last look at this. Into turn number 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, he won the feature race in the 360 sprint cars. He's taken out his heat race. Here tonight in heat race number 3, Alex Bergeron gets the job done over John Ruggiero, Mike Augustine. And that is your unofficial results. We'll get your official results here in just a second. Bergeron over Ruggiero, Augustine, Parsons, Austin Hunter as well, Joey Reeder, Travis Gardner, Colton Malone, Tyler Schultz, Jonathan Byram, and also Alan Durenko as well. Doesn't look like he started the race in the 109 car. So, Brett, here we go right now, mate, for heat race number 4.
Yeah, our second last heat race of the night for Sunday Fun Day. Trey Fortner, the Mega Motorsports 52 machine will start from pole position. He's outside. For Team Outlaw Motorsports, it's Cole Duggar lines up out of position number 2.
Benji Hicks in the 61 car will line up out of position number 3, and on his outside in the number 20 car, I do believe, will be Chris Fisher.
Then we go back to row 3 inside. That'll be Trevor Mattingly. He'll start at position at number 5, and Timothy Korkiakowski will line up out of position at number 6.
The Miller family trucking number 34 machine of Bill Miller will up out of position number 7 on his outside. Number 3 machine, that'd be Bobby Mattingly.
We go back to row number 5. On the inside, it'll be Nathan Rees lines up out of position at number 9. And for D1RT Racing, the 5 machine of Scooter Black starts position at number 10.
Kyle Rozak will start the 602 machine out of position 11 on his outside. So number 62, 58 car, sorry. That is Trent McLeod.
12 cars once again, Matthew. Heat number 4, our second last heat race before we move into consolation race. And that's where things will start to get interesting. That's where we dwindle this field down from 50. I think we had about 55 or 56 drivers signing to the virtual pit area here at the Knoxville Raceway. And we'll dwindle it down to just 24. Alex Bergeron, heat race number 3 winner. Alex, congratulations on heat 3 victory. Well, you picked it up where you left off from the sprint cars, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Brett. It was a good race there. Just getting bumped there a little bit on the pace lap. I don't know what is the reason for that, but we'll still won the heat race, and we'll just move on.
As you're rolling around, generally people, they tend to sort of just gas it up in the middle of 3 and 4, give an indication. I've noticed you don't really do that. You're sort of keeping everyone in the dark. You're trying to keep everyone guessing.
Yeah, exactly. That's it's totally legal to do, and you don't want to bunch it up too much, because it's not too nice to do for the people behind, and there's bunching up, when you're just waiting at a normal pace and you're just going whenever it's time to go, and it's okay. But I think I fairly done it correctly, and I don't think anybody should be mad about that.
All right. Well, you got a long 40-lap journey ahead of you. You got Blake Majulis, Kendall Tucker in front of you. We'll find out who starts beside you. Alex, good luck in the main event tonight.
Thank you, Brett. We'll try to get it done again.
All right, Alex Bergeron, heat race number 3 winner. We take a look at 3 laps in the books right now. Trey Fortney, your race leader. Here comes Cole Duggan now sliding up to the top of the racetrack. Will take the race lead. Fortner nearly gets into the back of him, does so, makes a little contact. Here comes the beast, the Brock Lesnar with an F5, trying to refresh his way to the front. Chris Fisher, and look at Trevor Mattingly now, nearly going to make a 3-1 on the outside. Fortney to the back of Fisher. Cole Duggan will lead lap number 4.
Yeah, how good so far already. Duggar to the top side of the speedway, though, in the 011 car as well. Mattingly in the 13T machine as well in that 13 car as well on the top side of the speedway, trying to track down your race leader of Cole Duggar as well. We've got only 3 laps left to run in this one. Oh, ever so close in turns 1 and 2. There was almost the front of the car of the 13T and the 011 machine nearly came together there in turns 1 and 2. As well, last time around the speedway, they're side by side. Those they're down the main straight away.
2 laps to run. The virtual popsicle sticks are out for Cole Duggar. Trevor Mattingly. Mattingly cuts it back down to the bottom of the racetrack. Will have the lead down into turn number 3. Mattingly runs low in that 13, the black and gold machine. To the middle of the racetrack he comes, but here comes Cole Duggar now. Trying to make a pass back to the inside. You see Chris Fisher slowly but surely closing in. But time going to run out for Chris Fisher. Duggar slides up. Here comes Mattingly back to the inside. They'll drag race down into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Sideline comes out from Mattingly. Here comes Duggar back to the inside. They'll race off the 4 to the checkered flag. Who's going to get it? I think Duggar got it, maybe. Holy dooly, what a finish. Heat race number 4. Putting on an absolute clinic. Trevor Mattingly, Cole Duggar, who will take out heat race number 4 victory. Let's take a look at your official results. Mattingly gets it by 0.041 of a second over Cole Duggar. Chris Fisher, Trey Fortney, your top 4 drivers to go on to the main event. Bobby Mattingly, Hicks, Black, Korkiakowski, Miller, McLeod, Reeves, and Rozek. The drivers to finish heat race number 4. We'll quickly go through the grid for heat number 5 as Clay Devon will start alongside his teammate Nick Cooper out of positions 1 and 2.
Cole Cabray in the 71 machine for D1RT Racing, and on his outside, the Triple O machine of Jordan Gage.
Brandon Freeberg will line up out of position number 5, and he's outside the 13 machine. It'll be Travis St. Clair, position number 6.
Position 7 will be Matthew Larson in the 44 car. Position number 8 will be Jordan Johnson in the 33.
Jory Gotham lines up position number 9. Tanner Hutchins out of position number 10.
Position 11 will be Therese Bender in the 59 car, and on her outside, will be Dustin Bohannon in the 07 machine.
All right, mate, you're standing by with heat number 4 winner of Trevor Mattingly.
Yeah, down here in the pit area, Brett. Thank you very much, mate. We're here with Trevor Mattingly. Trevor, mate, what a race in heat race number 4, mate. You had it there. You got it done on the final with a couple of laps left to go there with another driver there on the racetrack, mate, but good race.
Thank you, man. I knew that high side was about to come in, so I went up there and tried to make it work, and it did. So made it stick. And
mate, it was an awesome drive bringing your team here tonight in heat race number 4, mate. We wish you all the best of luck in our feature race for tonight, mate, and we'll see you back then in that one.
All right, appreciate it.
That is Trevor Mattingly. Brett, we're about to go green for heat race number 5, final heat race of the night.
Final heat of the night, heat race number 5 here of the Octane Inc. 127 Industries Pro Late Models here from the sprint car capital of the world. Green flag is out. Clay Devon will lead the field down into turn number 1 and 2. Nick Cooper and Cole Cabray. Cabray slides up in front of Cooper. Keep an eye on Jordan Gage, Brandon Freeberg, Travis St. Clair. Some drivers that I'm very familiar with on a Wednesday night. Boy, I'm going to say, I mean, we've seen some stacked heat races, but this would certainly have to be the stacked heat race of the night. Clay Devon will lead lap number 1 as Cabray goes to the cushion in turns 1.
Oh, how good so far. Devon on the top side of the speedway, drifts down low in turns 3 and 4, then up high out of turn number 4 this time by. Here comes Cabray. Cole Cabray right on the rear nerve bar of the 84 machine, and we are yellow, yellow, yellow.
I believe we've got Jordan Johnson and Dustin Bohannon, a couple of drivers coming together here. We'll take a look at your UltimateDirtTV instant replay. Watching the 33 machine on the outside, just in behind Brandon Freeberg. May have just taken a look up under the skirt, trying to take him out on a dinner date for Valentine's Day or some 4 months ago.
That's a good one. I like that, mate. So that was pretty.
Is it yeah or nah? Pick one.
No. We'll go with yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Nah. Mate, I could go on all day with that one. We're not going to go there at the moment.
Yeah, nah.
So, Clay Devon is your race leader, race fans. Cole Cabray in position 2. Nick Cooper back there in the 3rd spot as well. And Brett, I reckon this guy is just waiting to unleash that power in that race car.
Which one, the 71 or the 35?
I think either one, mate. I think they're looking to both get to the front because Clay Devon, though, is one fast little cookie out there at the moment.
Well, if Cooper manages to get the win, our front 2 rows will have all held a World Championship license.
That is very true. That is very true. So, let's see what can happen, race fans. Cabray back there in position 2. Clay Devon is your race leader. Nick Cooper back there in position 3. Jordan Gage in that 0 car back there as well. That is an absolutely awesome looking race car as well. We've mentioned so many times so far over the few weeks as well, Brett. That's just a striking looking ride.
Absolutely. There are some really good looking race cars out there, and it's a shame that sometimes they get dirty, but the good thing is here on the iRacing service, all they have to do is just press the reset button and they'll have a brand new race car waiting for them as we are working on completing lap number 3 this time by the 42 of Clay Devon. Out in front from Cole Cabray. Cabray closes in right now, driving the D1RT ML Performance Duct Tape Racing number 71 machine. Cooper runs in 3rd, Gage in 4th. You go back to St. Clair, Larson, Hutchins, Gotham, Freeberg, Bohannon and Johnson. Your top 11 drivers challenge for the race leaders. Devon is starting to feel the pressure from Cabray. Cabray to the inside, unable to complete the pass.
Yeah, how good so far. Cabray back to the cushion. Nick Cooper washed off a lot of car speed there last time around the speedway. Lost a lot of ground. Here comes Cabray though. Slide job in turns 3 and 4. And takes the lead away from Clay Devon as well. Down the main straightaway, they're side by side once again in turns 1 and 2. Cabray crosses it back down on the speedway. Here we go, still side by side down the back chute into turns 3 and 4. Cabray with a slide job again in turns 3 and 4. Here comes Devon though, turns it back down underneath him. Can he get the slide job completed in turns 1 and 2? Ever so close as well. Nick Cooper nearly got the rear end of the 71 as well. Down the back straight as once again through turns 3 and 4. Brett, the white lights are flashing.
What a race between Cabray and Devon. Cabray in the 71, Devon on the inside in the black and green 42 machine. Give it to Cabray. Cabray gets clear, but for how long? Because last chance and an opportunity into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Cabray will get the win. Heat number 5. Clay Devon home in second. Nick Cooper third. Jordan Gaines fourth. We'll see those 4 drivers automatically advancing to tonight's main event. Everybody else will get put into a C, a B, C, and a D main. As your heat races are completed here in the Octane Inc. 127 Industries Pro Late Models Heat 5 results. Cabray, Devon, Cooper, and Gage your top 4. St. Clair, Hutchins, Gotham, Larson, Freeberg, Johnson, Bohannon, and Bender. As we get set for B main, not a B main, it's a D main. Right now, as Brendan Freeberg will pilot the 171 from position number 1. Position number 2 will be Chase Hardy.
Austin Pankow will start the 91 machine out of position number 3 and on his outside with the 97 machine of Tyler Schultz.
Trent McLeod lines up position 5. Jordan Johnson from position number 6.
Jordan Maywater in the 31 car in position number 7 and on his outside the MDM machine, the 26 of Eric Scalf.
We go to row 5. Jonathan Byron will start from position number 9. Nathan Reeves out of position number 10.
Dustin Bohannon and the Blood Brothers Racing 07 out of 11 and Davin Cardwell in position number 12.
Stephen Turbeville and Alan Duronco out of position 13, 14.
Kyle Rozek and Teresa Bender in positions number 15 and 16 respectively. Brett, I believe you're down with heat race number 5 winner Cole Cabray.
Yeah, the second Cabray we have here on the iRacing service. I want to say the better Cabray, but I think Chase might get the boxing gloves out. Not that he can hit anything, but Cole, you got the job done in heat number 5. You look fast out there.
Yeah, definitely. I radioed to the guys that top was freaking fast getting into 1 right there. So I was able to rip it getting into 1 and get the run off of 2 with him doing the slider line. So it just worked out and played in my favor.
We know by the time you get to the racetrack next, the track is going to be black slick from top to bottom. What kind of a game plan do you set yourself up for tonight?
These cars like to be pretty straight and tight right there. So I guess maybe like hug the berm, getting down and keep low on the straightaway. VC straightaways like to get bumpy and be like a rhythm section. So I think if we can just keep the car straight and we roll off 5th here, so we'll be all right.
All right, buddy. Good luck in the main event, and hopefully we get to chat to you later on tonight.
Thank you.
There we go. Cole Cabray, Matt, D-Main on the board. We got, I think, 12 laps of distance. Top 4 will go through.
Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. As we go green, 10 laps is the distance. Freeberg, so far your early race leader. Here comes Chase Hardy, though, heading down the back straight away. Tyson Pankow as well in that 91 machine. As well, back there in position number 3 at the moment. Jordan Johnson as well, working the top side. As well, yeah, sorry, mate.
If there's a couple of drivers that are going to run the Alphabet Super, you're looking at them right now. First and second, Chase Hardy, Brendan Freeberg. And yellow is out, Eric Scalf in the 50 machine.
Yeah, so he hasn't had the top end nights of tonight, as well as Eric Scalf, unfortunately, also had a pretty shocking run in the super late model earlier tonight as well. So hopefully he can work his way back up to a transfer position and make his way into tonight's C main.
Well, you've been here all night, Matty, or all day, I should say, for us. You've been here for the supers, you've been here for the sprint cars, and now, of course, here for Pro late models. What has been the highlight for you here tonight?
Mate, I'll tell you what, I think, in all honesty, I think the whole night's just been absolutely unreal. We've seen some awesome racing, and I think with how slick the truck got in the 360 sprint cars, I think that might have been, one of the coolest races that I've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to be a part of. For someone to run down Bergeron like that, I mean, there's not a lot of people that can do it on iRacing. And as I said to a number of people, the kid just doesn't make a mistake, and there's a reason why he's the best in the world. But hey, better luck next time at the end of the day.
Yeah, mate, that's right. And you look at the end of the day. It was only a couple of weeks back that, in another league that I also race in, and came from the 23rd starting spot and made my way up and eventually finished officially 4th. And mate, it was some nights, like I said earlier on tonight, some nights you're gonna have the night go your way, sometimes you're not. So it happens in dirt track racing and in any speedway racing event. So unfortunately, it's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's it. Green flag set to fly here in D-Main competition for the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League. You are watching the Octane Inc. and 127 Industries Pro Late Models. Green flag is out once again here at the Knoxville Raceway. Just a couple of laps into this D-Main. Chase Hardy going to slide up in front of Freeberg. Freeberg will turn it back down to the low side. They'll hustle their way down into turn number 3 and 4. Freeberg looking to return serve. It almost look like it's going to be a tennis match of the way these drivers are going to throw some slides, but Freeberg stays to the middle of the racetrack. Hardy's got the run down into turn number 1 and 2. This time Freeberg once again goes just above the slick, leaving Chase Hardy alone on the top side. And Hardy says, thank you very much, I'll take it. And he'll drive away from the 171. But Freeberg back to the inside, not giving up without a fight just yet.
No, definitely right, mate. As well, out of turn number 4, you can still see a lot of moisture on the racetrack as well. Coming off the exit of turn 4 as well. These guys, 4 laps in the books so far. And as we head down the back straight away, Chase Hardy, your race leader. Brendan Freeberg in position 2 at the moment. And, well, I'm pretty sure, is it not the top 2 that transfer run? I'm pretty sure it is.
Top 4, mate. Top 4.
Top 4, well, you got Tyson Pankow and Jordan Johnson as well. Those are the 2 cars that are currently on the bubble at the moment, and they need to, sort of get a bit of a wriggle on as well, because you've also got Davin Cardwell coming up through the ranks as well. The 70 machine is on the charge.
Yeah, you remember Davin Cardwell missed his heat race, so he had to start at the back of tonight's D-Main. He started position number 12. He's had to pass 8 cars. He's passed 7 at the moment. On his way, en route to position number 5. Hardy runs low out of turn 4. We keep an eye on Davin Cardwell. Jordan Johnson in that final transfer position. Cardwell goes to the cushion. Cabrera showed him a line in heat number 5, and now Cardwell certainly followed suit. Now looks to the inside there on Johnson down into 3. Will Cardwell, can he complete the slide job? Yes, he does. Slides up in front of Johnson. Johnson on, not so much on the bonnet, but off the gas and turned it underneath. Now here comes the 33 of Johnson. Back to the slide job in at 1 and 2.
Oh, how good. Slide job city is once again here at Knoxville. And Davin Cardwell now secured the 4th and final transfer spot. 2 laps to go. White flag out as they cross the stripe this time. Johnson, what's he got left in the tank? Has he got anything for Davin Cardwell coming to the closing stages of this one? Meanwhile, through turns 3 and 4, out of turn number 4. This time by, it's going to be Chase Hardy with a win over Brandon Freeberg, Tyson Pankow, Davin Cardwell. Unofficially, your top 4.
Oh, there we go. Heat races are done. That was your D-Main. And again, this is where we said earlier on, this is where we start to dwindle the cars down from 60 all the way down to just 24 here at the Knoxville Raceway. Your D-Main results coming up, and your top 4 to transfer will be officially Chase Hardy, Brandon Freeberg, Tyson Pankow, and Davin Cardwell. Davin Cardwell's another one of those drivers that can potentially run the soup. And speaking of soups, we get into our C-Main, Matthew.
Yes, and starting from position number 1 is the 011 machine of Joey Reeder, as well on his outside. The D1RT Racing number 27 of Scooter Black.
Road 2 inside, position number 3 for Throttle Down Motorsports. That'll be Jory Gotham. On his outside for Team VLR, Team Victory Lane Racing, it's the 69 of Brent Carter, position number 4.
Ethan Sprague will start the 117 car from position 5, and on his outside in position number 6, row number 3, that'll be 29 of Travis Gardner.
Starting position at number 7, it's Timothy Kayakoski. He'll line up the 40 machine on the inside of row 40. He's outside. He pilots the 44 of Matthew Larson.
Nori Tippett will start the 1 machine out of position number 9, and on his outside, the 168 car, Bo Krebs.
Row 6 inside, it'll be Colton Malone. Starting position at number 11, Bill Miller in that 34 machine from position at number 12.
And then your team main transferees in the 116 car for Drew Hopkins Racing is Chase Hardy, and on his outside, Brendan Freeberg in the 171.
8th and final row, Tyson Pankow will start position number 15. Davin Cardwell will pilot the 70 machine from position at number 16. Keep an eye on Cardwell, Pankow, Freeberg, and Hardy. We had a number of drivers, 3 drivers, Tippett, Krebs, and Malone not make the call. So 13 cars getting set to do battle here in your C-Main, Matty.
Here we go, race fans. The second last chance to get into the big dance. Oh, big jump by the race leader out of turn number 4. As well, we are green down to turns 1 and 2. 12 laps is the distance in this one. As well, and yellow flag is out. I do believe no start called by race officials. And they'll restack them and get set to go once again.
Oh, that would be a complete restart. Maybe Joe Reeder getting a nice little slap on the wrist. Maybe just fired a little too early, but hey, we're here in the booth and ready for the C-Main. Again, a big thank you to, of course, Octane Inc. and the 127 Industries for supporting and the support with the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League. Season number, I want to say 13, is upon us right now. Next season, season number 14. And don't we have a good one lined up for that one? That'll be between July and August. We are looking at 360 winged sprint cars and super late models on the program. We've got season opener from Eldora. Then they go to Volusia, Charlotte, Knoxville, Kokomo, Fairbury. And then Mondays, they've got the pro late models as well. And they'll follow the same schedule. Eldora, Volusia, Charlotte, Knoxville, Kokomo, and Fairbury.
Man, it's definitely going to be an action-packed season next season, I do believe. And, and from what I just heard, there is definitely going to be one heck of a season as well, with super late models as well. They're always keen to put on a good show as well. So, Brett, we're set to go once again. Complete restart. And, well, it's Joey Reeder and Scooter Black.
All right, here we go. We are set for a restart here in C-Main competition. It's Joey Reeder and Scooter Black front row. We wait till they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Joey Reeder, Scooter Black, a nice little even start that time. Off turn 4. Reeder slides up in front of Black. Here comes Brent Carter in the 69 to the outside. And Carter looking for the race lead. But no, not going to have it. He's not even going to have second just yet because here comes Scooter Black now.
Yeah, back to the top side of the speedway for Brent Carter. We got a huge crash in turn number 3. As well, back down to turns number 1 and 2. As well, we stay green. Brent Carter through the middle. As well, he's also split them 3 wide. Takes the race lead in turn 3 and 4.
Carter to the race lead after lap number 3. Here comes Reeder trying to fight back. Tucks in behind the 69 machine. Just a little entry, a little lower on the entry into the turns. Now Joey Gotham slides up in front of Travis Gardner. Have a look at Chase Hardy, Davin Cardwell splitting the field, and here comes Brendan Freeberg as well. But Hardy up to position number 6.
Yeah, these guys are absolutely knuckled down at the moment as well. The 16 car, or the 116 should I say, sorry, of Chase Hardy. As well, up to position number 6. Here comes Cardwell to the inside of Hardy. Again, Davin Cardwell, absolute world-class drive here tonight as well, already in the C-Main. So far, came up through the D-Main as well. and transferred on into this one. Now he's got just a couple of more positions to go to get up into tonight's B main. He's got Ethan Sprague as well in front of him. As well, you've got there to Travis Gardner as well in position number 4 at the moment. Jory Gotham. Here we go, 3 wide. Looking for position number 3 at the moment is Davin Cardwell in the 70 car as well. Looks like Chase Hardy's looking at following them through there as well. Brandon Freeberg trying to come through as well, but Davin Cardwell, absolute wicked drive in that number 70 machine. Sorry, Brett, go on.
From 16th up to position number 3, he's really hauling some speed in car number 70. Chase Hardy going down low. Look at Brandon Freeberg now. They're going to make a 3 wide with Chase Hardy and Ethan Sprague. Hardy gets the better of that run. Travis Gardner in 5th position. Jory Gotham in that 39 machine, right on the bubble with 4 to run. Speaking of going up front now with just a couple to run, Carbo with a slide job there on Joey Reader. I gotta say, Brent Carter might be in for a little bit of a shock here because Davin Cardwell, he is coming after your race leader.
Yeah, that is definitely right, mate. On the top side of the speedway, we saw Cole Cabray do that earlier on tonight as well in heat racing action as well. So here comes Cardwell. This 70 car is on a mission. He wants to get into tonight's B main as well and then transfer on into tonight's big dance as well. Here comes Cardwell. Drifts down low out of turn number 1 and 2. Into turn number 3 and 4 this time by Brett. The white lights are flashing.
1 to run here in your C main. Carter now starting to feel the pressure from Davin Cardwell into turn number 1. Carter rails the cushion. Cardwell turns it back down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Who's going to have it down into turn number 3? Carter stays upstairs. Cardwell comes in with a slide down into turn number 3 and 4. And Brent Carter experience pays off there. He turns it underneath him. Brent Carter will win your C main. Davin Cardwell from the back, 16th up to 2nd. He will transfer as well, along with Joey Reader and Travis Gardner. Unofficially, your top 4. That will go on to the back of tonight's B main. And Matt, before we even get to the B main, man, I gotta say, we've still got, before we get to the A main, with the B main yet to come, you take a look at the likes of Brent Carter, Davin Cardwell. Cardwell's already shown what he can do from the back, not once, but twice. Can he make it? 3rd time's a charm. Carter wins from Cardwell, Reader, and Gardner. 5th on back will find themselves going home. And your B main, Matthew, is upon us right now.
Here we go, and thank you, Brett, mate. It's going to be a wicked one as well. Camden Johnson, the Mecca Motorsports, number 19, will start from position number 1. And on his outside, the number 47 machine, all the way from the Mid-South, is Huey Quillen.
Row number 2 on the inside, the Native Pride Racing, number 92. Position number 3, it's Corey Austin. To the outside, piloting the 3M, out of position at number 4. That's Bobby Mattingly.
The 13T for Rocket Esports is Travis St. Clair, and on his outside, row number 3, position number 6, it's James Gilpin.
Aiden Beerline will drive the 13A machine from position number 7. Austin Hunter will pilot car number 8 from position number 8.
Position number 9 will be the 61 car of Benji Hicks. Position number 10 will be the 04 of Tanner Hutchins.
Gavin Markham will line up at a position 11, and Justin Powell will start position at number 12.
Grant Carter in the 69 machine. We just saw him take out your C main there as well. Davin Cardwell, who came home in the 2nd spot. He will start from position 14.
And we go to your final row. Joey Reader out of position number 15 in the 011, and Travis Gardner will start from position number 16. I can confirm Justin Powell, Davin Markham. So row 6 is not there, and that'll move row 7 and 8 up a row. Matt, our final last chance qualifier, B main. I believe we're looking at 16 laps on the board, and again, the top 4 will go on to the main event.
Yeah, definitely, mate, as well, and this is going to be on.
It's going to be
Here
bonkers,
we go.
mate. Bonkers.
It's going to be bonkers. That's right, mate. Definitely right. 110%. Typical Australian saying, as we'll say here on Australia Race Fans, is going to go off.
Right,
Here we go.
They've got the Aussie duo.
No, that's right, mate. 110%. You know, so we are green right now. 14 laps is the distance. Here for tonight's B main, and already Camden Johnston out to an early race lead. We got contact and drama. Middle of the pack as well. Bobby Mattingly in there as well. Davin Cardwell caught the worst end of the stick on that one as well. And Corey Austin, we are yellow here in our B main for tonight as well. Looks like some damage on the 3M of Bobby Mattingly's car as well. Looks like the rear end was pretty upset there as well. So it looks like maybe knocked a shock out of the rear end as well because it was bouncing as it came down the main straightaway then. As well.
It's actually started with a 92 of Corey Austin. So watch him go to the further slider here into 1 and 2 and just dress up the racetrack. Huey Quillen comes down, so that's what caused the 3M of Bobby Mattingly to sort of get into the back of the 92. I mean, everybody did well to keep their cars going, but the officials have obviously called the yellow out and probably the safest option there at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely right, mate, as well. So always good to make sure that everyone can calm down and reset once again. Camden Johnston is your race leader. This is not the caution that he wanted to see. As well, Huey Quillen looks like he's going to get his spot back as well in the number 4 car. As well, Corey Austin in the 92. Back there as well. He'll get his spot back in the Octane Incorporated number 92 machine. Back there in position number 3, Bobby Mattingly. As well, in the 3M machine as well. Back there in position 4. And then we go back to Travis St. Clair in position number 5. Brett, restart time, mate. We're set to go.
Green flag coming back out here on the racetrack here at the virtual Knoxville Raceway. Camden Johnston, your race leader. That was a single file restart there. Quill into the outside on Corey Austin. Here comes Travis St. Clair. Mattingly into the back of Austin. 3 wide down into turn number 3. It's going to be St. Clair to move into position number 3. Look out, there's Austin Hunter. Got some drummers at 92 of Austin Hunter. Aiden Beerline starting to make his way up for it as well.
Yeah, that's it, mate. He's running the bottom side of the speedway as well. He's got a lot of ground that he's made up in that 13A machine. Just working the bottom side of the speedway. Just keeping the car underneath him at the moment as well. He's up to position number 4. Takes over the 4th spot from Bobby Mattingly, heading down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2.
Beerline runs low. Mattingly on the top side of the racetrack. That's the battle for your 24th starting position. If you finish 5th, you are going home. We'll see you back next week for the season finale at the Cedar Lake Speedway. Beerline catches the inside berm, and here comes Mattingly back to the outside with a good run down into turn number 1 and 2. Mattingly looking to take over position 4. James Gilpin trying to get by Austin Hunter just to the right of your screen. But Beerline and Bobby Mattingly continuing to trade the lines, trade positions 4 and 5 through turns 3 and 4 at the line. Half a car length, give it to Aiden Beerline.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Laps are definitely running down now. As well, Davin Cardwell up to the 8th position at the moment, moves up to the 7th spot. Here he comes into camera shot right now. Cardwell on the top side of the speedway. This guy is definitely keen to make the show. As well, on the top side of the speedway, Bicycles the race car. As well, really unsettled that machine there on the top side of the speedway. Luckily, these cars do weigh about 1,600 pounds as they cross the scales as well, as I would normally say. So back down to turns 1 and 2. Cardwell up to the 6th spot at the moment, coming after Aiden Beerline.
Well, there goes Austin Hunter sliding into position number 4. Beerline looks to turn it back underneath him out of turn 4. Down to the low side he goes. Then Davin Cardwell watching this battle for positions 4 and 5 right in front of his eyeballs. Cardwell from the top to the bottom he goes, trying to think about making it 3 wide, trying to come up with a game plan on the fly to get by Austin Hunter and Aiden Beerline to move into position 4. St. Clair looking to sneak up on the inside there on Camden Johnson. Battle for 2nd and 3rd as Huey Quillen walks away with this one. 5 laps left to run. Here comes Hunter. Austin Hunter rails the cushion through 1 and 2 and around the outside on Davin Cardwell.
Wowee, that was a monumental run. How good is this? Cardwell back to the middle. Out of turn number 4, down the main straight away. They've got 5 laps left to run. Oh my giddy yard. Oh, Beeline around in turn 1 and 2.
Wowee. Hayden Beeline. Geez, tough break for the pilot of the 13A machine. And just as we were coming to about 3 to run, let's take a look at what happened here. And I'm not gonna lie, I was actually looking at them. I was actually looking at the other screen. Why is that not coming up in my timing software? Oh, let's do it this way. Matthew, the UltimateDirtTV instant replay coming up. 13A machine gets to the... Well, it doesn't get to the caution. Austin Hunter just gives him a nice little helping hand. So, with that being said, if Austin Hunter goes to the back and Beeline's towards the back, that's going to move Davin Cardwell, Matty, up to position number 4.
That is most definitely right, mate, as well, and I think that's what has happened.
That's exactly what's happened, because Beeline's at the back, and there is Austin Hunter in the 8 machine. Tough break for both drivers.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well, and, you know, especially with this sort of stuff, this is why these cars, you know, this is why throttle control and braking is a massive part of speedway racing, and, you know, as well, you sort of got to look at it in a way that, you know, if you're sort of going to try and throw a move or something like that, you got to sort of try and be prepared to know which way the car's going to go and find out where that race car is going to end up.
Certainly is, as we get the 1 to go signal from race control and the iRacing Barney, the iRacing flagman. I wonder if we're going back to lap number 10, or whether we'll start lap 11 to lap number 12.
I think that may be the case, mate. I'm not too sure. We should see.
It'll be 11 going on to 12. So 3 laps left to run. Your B main top 4, Quillen, Johnston, St. Clair, and Cardwell. Cardwell, remember, didn't run a heat race. Had to come from position, I think it was 12 in the D main. The green flag is out. We're back underway. Huey Quillen immediately to the top side of the racetrack, along with Camden Johnson, Davin Cardwell, Travis St. Clair. Opted to go mid-track now. Down low, side by side, St. Clair, Cardwell, nearly going to go 3 wide. Yellow is back out. We're back under yellow flag conditions here at Knoxville.
Yeah, that's definitely right, mate. We'll take a look and see what happened out on the speedway with the UltimateDirtTV instant replay on the giant screen. And it looks like a couple of cars may have got together. Yes. Beeline involved as well. The 55 machine around. That is Benji Hicks in that machine as well. Looks like got a bit of a helping hand as well from the 29 car. I do believe there as well. Caught the tail end of that one. And, well, unfortunate for Benji Hicks.
Yeah, Benji Hicks was one of the driver that was being helped by Kendall Tucker. You know, Tucker was saying that, you know, he generally, between now and the feature, you know, he'll go and watch some TV and whatnot and just relax, but he's decided to help out Benji Hicks, who unfortunately has gone back to pit road, and I don't think we'll see Benji Hicks take any further part in what will be a green-white checker situation, Matty.
Yeah, definitely right, mate, as well. Tough break as well for Benji. And I'm sure that himself and Kendall Tucker will team up and get Kendall's car ready for what is going to be a blistering feature race here tonight as well. So, race fans, as we go back to the green flag, we'll have a green-white checker situation with Huey Quillen, your race leader. Camden Johnston in position 2, Travis St. Clair in 3, as well. Davin Cardwell in the 4th and final transfer spot. So as we go back to the green flag, Huey Quillen will take it away down the main straightaway, into turns 1 and 2, back to the top side. And turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway they go. Here comes Cardwell, caught the outside wall as well. And we are under caution lights once again here at Knoxville. So let's find out what happened in this one as well. UltimateDirtTV instant replay coming up onto the screen. And it looks like it may have been, Corey Austin and James Gilpin as well get together coming out of turn number 4. And not the way you want to restart there as well. So we'll re-rack them and restack them and let's get set to go once again. Green-white checker. As we said just earlier, having a look at it once again, Gilpin almost got into the back of Bobby Mattingly. Now, wouldn't be surprised if James Gilpin actually got on the brakes to avoid contact with Bobby Mattingly as well. And then Corey Austin sort of really had nowhere to go. That is sort of my view on that. I would say that's probably what happened. So as we get set to go once more. Again, green-white checker. Huey Quillen over Camden Johnston. Travis Sinclair. Davin Cardwell. Bobby Mattingly. James Gilpin. Travis Gardner. Joey Reeder, Tanner Hutchins, and Aiden Beeline, your top 10. So, let's get set to go once again, race fans. As we said, next event on the program, we've got a blistering A-main coming your way. Very shortly as well, after this one. So, Huey Quillen, Camden Johnston. And we are set to go once again out of turn number 4. We're back to the green flag. Down the main straightaway we go into turns 1 and 2. Cardwell looking to take over the 3rd spot from St. Clair on the top side of the speedway. Here comes Cardwell to the middle part of the speedway. They make contact down the main straight. Out of turn 4 this time by. Here, checkered flag is out right now for your B main. And well, Davin Cardwell just got the 3rd spot. Wowee. So, your official results, Huey Quillen, Camden Johnston, David Cardwell, Travis Sinclair, your top 4. Unfortunately, from positions 5 through to 16, they will be signing t-shirts and having a can of Coke or an adult refreshment later on. And they will be residing in the pit area or up in the grandstand watching the feature race, which is about to come your way. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break here on Ultimate Dirt TV and we'll be right back with your blistering feature race still yet to come. Well, race fans, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV, and we're about to get set to go for your feature race here tonight to what is going to be an absolute one heck of a feature race. Brett Wheeler back again beside me in the booth, and mate, it's going to be a rocker show.
Certainly is. We'll go through your starting grid thanks to LockedOnLads.com. Travis St. Clair from position number 24. Position number 23, he started 12th in the D main. He'll start inside row 12. Davin Carwell, position 23.
Position 22 with a 19 machine of Camden and Johnston, and on his inside, position number 21, the 47 of Huey Quillen.
Jordan Gage, the Zero Machine, will start from position number 20. The Mecha Motorsports 52 of Trey Fortner starts 19th.
Hunter Parsons for full throttle performance as well. When the 5 machine will start from 18, and on his inside, the 60 machine of Colin Bocus.
Eric York driving the Sub-Zero 89 out of position 16 to the inside. Car 35 from New York driving for D1RT. It's Nick Cooper.
Position number 14 with the 20 machine of Chris Fisher, and to his inside, the 72 of Mike Augustine.
Your top 6 rows, Kenneth Payne pilots the 100 machine from position at number 12. The old pretty boy Zero Machine, Damien Kiefer, lines up position number 11.
Position number 10, driving the D1RT number 84 machine, that'll be Clay Dibben. Position number 9, driving the 57 machine for Team Outlaw Motorsports, it's Cole Duggar.
John Ruggiero Jr. will pilot the 44 for D1RT Racing out of position at number 8. Mason Lobb starts position at number 7.
Position number 6, outside row number 3 with the 999 car of Corey Sibley. Position number 5, we saw him have an absolute blistering heat race. The D1RT Racing 71 of Cole Cabray.
Trevor Mattingly will start position at number 40. He's inside 3-time Sprint Car World Champion on the iRacing.com service. For Team ABR Esports, it's Alex Bergeron.
Ladies and gentlemen, your front row. Driving the D1RT Racing number 127 for 127 Industries, as well as Mr. Moneybags, Blake Majulis. And to his inside, driving the Slick Sim Sports Swindell Speed Labs 00, Kendall Tucker.
Matthew, we are doing a 4-wide salute here. So the first 5 laps. Now we're going to see 45 laps on the iRacing ticker. These first 5 laps, you'll see the first couple of laps take to a 4-wide salute. And basically the most awesome sight in all of motorsports. You can never beat a 4-wide salute.
No, that is definitely right, mate. And these drivers and race fans want to thank you for coming out this evening and supporting the Octane Incorporated Pro Late Models. Bang your hands together, race fans, from wherever you may be watching here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We are 4 wide.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs to call me sire. To promote my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock the party and go correct. All crystal on time and rhyme connect. Got the right to slogan and good elect. And other rappers can't stand it, but give us respect. I wanna rock.
I tell you what, race fans, we thank you for coming out this evening. How cool is this? Hey, Brett, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Of course I am. Matthew, I was born ready. Born for moments like this.
Mate, it has been an unforreal night here tonight. Absolutely awesome. Mate, we're going to do our standard thing of where we normally pick our drivers. Mate, your pick, and you can't take Alex Bergeron.
Easy.
That is the...
Blake Majulis. Give me Majulis every day of the week. I'll tell you what, I will let you... I will give you the option of picking Bergeron. I'm taking Majulis.
I'm going to take Kendall Tucker.
Okay, alright. I dig.
So how cool is this, race fans? The virtual yellow lights on the speedway are out. the final race of the night.
Not this time, Matt, but next time by.
We will... Getting a bit too excited, I reckon. As we normally do. So, ladies and gentlemen, they're in 2 wide formation, as we call this the double Congolana Menace. How cool. And the yellow lights go out. Tucker Majulis, Bergeron, and Trevor Mattingly. Cole Cabray and Corey Sibley. That is your first 3 rows. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get set to go. 40 laps on the board. Pro lap models, we're green. Down to turns 1 and 2, and this is wicked already. 3 and 4 wide in the pack. Kendall Tucker, your early race leader. Blake Majulis in 2. Bergeron in position number 3. Trevor Mattingly knocked back to position number 4 at the moment. Here comes John Ruggiero. As well, that car bouncing around out of turn 4. Back down to turns 1 and 2 already. 4 wide in turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, these drivers aren't wasting any time, Mason Law, but John Ruggiero Jr. They go side by side just behind Cabray in that 71 machine on the low side of the racetrack. Cabray and Corey Sibley 2 by 2. Now Ruggiero trying to make it 3 wide. Meanwhile, challenge on for the race here, because here comes Majulis to the inside on Kendall Tucker. They race off at turn number 2, bouncing their way down the back straightaway. Tucker goes to the middle of the racetrack on the entry to turn 3. He goes all the way to the moisture upstairs, but Blake Majulis on the inside. I think give that one to Kendall Tucker. He will lead what is lap number 8 on the timing and scoring.
Wow, how cool so far, Majulis. Only by the inch of the car on the front. How good. Has the race lead coming out of turn number 4. Here comes Tucker back to the top side. As well, down the main straight away to turns 1 and 2. Bergeron, he's got the best seat in the house at the moment. As well, watching these two go at it.
Slider there from Majulis on Tucker. He's going to cover the line down into turn number 3. These two drivers, former teammates as well, so they've got a lot of experience racing with one another. They've got a lot of respect for each other. Majulis, again, trying to shut the door on Tucker. We complete what is lap number 5 with 35 remaining. Tucker still staying to the bottom side of the racetrack through 1 and 2. He'll do the same into 3 and 4. So Kendall Tucker just trying to find the moisture on the exit of turn number 4. You race for the lead side by side once again. Give it to Blake Majulis.
Oh, this is not over yet. Oh, Majulis. Unreal. Unsettled the race car. There must have been a big rut up there in turns 1 and 2, and unsettled Blake Majulis' ride big time as well out of turn 4. Can see the cars bouncing around out of turn 3 and 4 as well. Down the main straightaway, back down to turns 1 and 2 once again. Heads down the back chute. Past into turns 3 and 4. Here comes Bergeron. Bergeron back to the bottom as well, right on the rear nerve bar of the 00. But Kendall Tucker gets the power down in that race car, regains the race lead. Wowee, what a race.
I wouldn't expect anything less between Kendall Tucker, Blake Majulis, and Alex Bergeron. They really know how to put on a show, especially here at the Knoxville Raceway. What is now 14 completed on the ticker. It is lap number 9 completed here at Knoxville. We haven't really seen too much of anybody else because it's been Tucker, Majulis, and Bergeron putting on a show. Majulis trying to catch back up to your race leader. 30 laps to go. This time by your top 3 run nose to tail through turns 3 and 4. We go back to Cabray and John Ruggiero Jr. Cabray came up out of turn 4 on the front straightaway and nearly took the snoot off the 44. Ruggiero just outside the top 5. This is your battle for 5 and 6. Mason Law back there in 7th. Here comes Damien Kiefer in 8th. Cole Duggan 9th. Nick Cooper in position number 10. Look at Bergeron. He's gone to the top in 3 and 4. Now trying to get a run on Blake Majulis into 1.
Oh, wowee. Have a look at the cushion though, Brett, in turns 1 and 2. That is absolutely gnarly up there as well. I was just having a look at that just briefly, and you can see where Alex Bergeron got really unsettled on the top side. but it seems to be working for these guys right now.
Certainly is. Kendall Tucker for Swindell Speed 11 Slick Sim Sports, your race leader. After 17 on the board. Take away your 5 that we had that we didn't run at the start. So 12 in the books. Make that 13 this time by Kendall Tucker. Enjoying a nice little half a second lead over Alex Bergeron, who has just gotten by Blake Majulis. Majulis, that car, the 127, was bouncing all the way down the front straightaway. And no doubt this is why these drivers are going to the bottom side on the exits of turn 2 and 4, because they don't want to go on the bumps. Watch Alex Bergeron's car here, ready? If he misses the bumps, he somewhat misses the bumps, but that rear end is bouncing, and it's bouncing all the way down the back straightaway too, Matty.
Yeah, definitely as well, mate. Looks like this track is, it has seen a lot of racing tonight as well. It's had a lot of laps put on it, so obviously the ruts are going to start showing on this racetrack. And have a look at how unsettled the 12 car was.
That's what I mean when you come off the top side of the racetrack down the front straightaway. The car just bounces. Keep an eye on the 13 of Trevor Mattingly now battling it out with Cole Cabray. Look at Mattingly's car. We'll see if he manages to avoid those ruts. 24 remaining. That time by. It's still Kendall Tucker, Alex Bergeron, Blake Majulis right now. You're watching Mattingly and Cabray. They touch panels into turn number 1. They both save it. Here comes Lob, Kiefer, and Ruggiero Jr. Have a look at Davin Cardwell up to position number 10. Man, the 70 is hauling some speed in that 70 entry.
Yeah, definitely right, mate, as well. He's right up against Nick Cooper at the moment as well, and Cole Duggar in there as well in the 011 car. But Ruggiero as well on the top side of the speedway coming after. That is... Where are we in the list? That is, I think is that Cole Cabray there as well, the 71?
71, yes, Cabray.
It is, sorry. So we're in there as well. Kiefer as well on the inside of Trevor Mattingly as well. So Kiefer takes over that position as well. Down the back chute into turns number 3 and 4. This is for minor positions on the speedway. As well, coming out of turn number 4 this time by. As well, back down to turns 1 and 2. Ruggiero Jr. on the top side of Speedway. We're back up front now with your race leaders. And Kendall Tucker with a sweet little advantage at the moment. As well, coming out of turn number 4. That car sort of missing all the ruts on the Speedway as well. Running the bottom side of the Speedway, keeping it nice, and underneath him as well, can see how much it catches air down the back chute. As well, Bergeron fighting that race car as well. Drifts down low out of turn number 4. They know how much these cars are getting unsettled. As well, Bergeron into the fence in turns 1 and 2. Not something you see every day. But here comes Cabray as well.
He could have done that in the sprint cars. Actually, I think he did do it once, and that's when I caught up and actually passed him. You know, I led 1 lap in that feature event, and unfortunately it wasn't the last lap either.
Oh, well, mate, it's like we said, it's the way the cookie crumbles in speedway racing, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Working on 17, make it 16 to go. No, we'll go back with 17. That's 28 complete, minus your 5. Yeah, I think my math is right. Kiefer up to position number 5. Davin Cardwell now. He's now going to make this a 4-car battle. Kiefer in the 0 machine down on the bottom side. Ruggiero the 44 up top around the outside of Kiefer. You go back to the 28 of Mason Lobb in 7th position now, Davin Cardwell. Davin Cardwell is the driver that has turned more laps on this racetrack tonight than anybody else in this Pro Late Model serve, because he has run the D main, the C main, the B main, and now the main event. He has certainly run the alphabet soup. He's had some wheat picks, and he's looking strong. 15 to go for your race leader, Kendall Tucker.
Oh, how unreal is this? This has absolutely been wicked racing, and Davin Cardwell is not done yet. Through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straight away they run. Into turns 3 and 4. He's still got Kiefer, Ruggiero, Mason Lobb, and Davin Cardwell in that mix.
Well, it has all been the Kendall Tucker show here in the Pro Late Models. Blake Majulis had his moment, had his time to shine. Alex Bergeron has had his time to shine in the sprint cars, but still holds on to a 3rd position. Cabray in 4th, Kiefer up 6 positions. Keeper started 11th, and he's up into position 5. So good run for Damien Keeper. Darren Cardwell, again from position 12 in the D main. He finds himself just one spot, maybe 2 spots out of a top 5 finish here in the main event. He has certainly had to earn this top 5. And you got to think with the way that how many cars that he has passed, he certainly should be destined for a top 3 if he can get the yellows just to fall his way. But thankfully, Matty, this is not something that these drivers in the main event have had to deal with.
No, that's definitely right, mate, as well. And speaking of the devil, the yellow flag is out on the speedway. Now, that is what we call the commentator's curse.
I done it for a reason. I done that for a reason because I think that was our first yellow in the main event.
It definitely is, yes.
See?
Most definitely is. And how good is that? As well, we've still got a few laps left to run in tonight's feature event. As well as we have a look at UltimateDirtTV instant replay.
That was the wrong one. I clicked on. I meant to click on this one. Corey Sibley in the 999.
So it looks like Corey Sibley, and that is Travis Sinclair as well. So, whoa!
Ouch.
That is a massive hit as well. And Corey Sibley.
That's your race leader that he just came down in front of too.
Yep. That is right, Brett, as well. So.
Does he believe he can fly?
He must do.
That was Augustine who actually hit Sibley there.
Yeah, I noticed that with the big 72 on the side of the car as well. So that was massive, and Kendall Tucker's light probably would have flashed before his eyes then when he's seen that race car coming through on the bottom side of the circuit then.
I'll tell you what, for Kendall Tucker, that was toit, mate. That was toit.
Big pucker up factor, as we would say.
Mm-hmm. A massive one. Lights are out. Matty. Well, yeah, lights are out, Matty. I nearly called you Alex again. Force of habit. Alex hasn't been here the last 2 weeks for the pro late models. He's slacking off.
That's all right, mate. It's all good. It's always good to have some fun here on Ultimate Dirt TV, and well, whoever it's with is all good. We're back to the green flag out of turn number 4. Kendall Tucker gets the jump down to turns 1 and 2 once again. And, well, this is where Bergeron will be licking his lips and going, come on, mate, this is mine. Just give me the spot. That's what he's saying. Here comes Cole Cabray as well, the 71 machine up to position number 4. As well, here comes Cardwell up to the 7th spot. Cardwell, 3 wide with John Ruggiero. As well, back there with Mason Lobb as well in the pack. As well, and these guys, look at Tucker using the inside berm as a rule. Here comes Majoris back on the outside, takes the race lead back.
That was ridiculous, the speed that Blake Majoris just had. He had been sizing him up for the last 2 laps. And Blake Majoris back to the race lead. Kendall Tucker, Alex Bergeron, they still run 2nd and 3rd. But Damien Kiefer and Cole Cabray are right there, nipping at the heels of the 12 machine. Now, keep an eye on a storyline developing. Kendall Tucker and Alex Bergeron. These 2 drivers have had their fair share of drama between each other in sprint cars and late models. And let's hope that that doesn't boil over tonight, because this time by we've got 7 to run. Tucker back to the inside. Oh, Blake Majoris back to the outside, who has it at the start-finish line. As Bergeron will go to the cushion in 1 and 2. Majoris right through the middle, and Tucker running the low side of the racetrack. Man, 3 different distinct lines of racing here at Knoxville.
This is absolutely unreal. How cool is this, race fans? It's not over yet. Wowee. Wow, so Kendall Tucker gets into the fence there in turns 1 and 2 and loses an absolute immense amount of ground on your race leaders at the moment as well. Your race leader out of turn number 4 is Blake Majoris. And I think the pressure got to him, Brett.
4 to run. Anything can happen right now. Blake Majulis leads Alex Bergeron. Cole Cabra's just slipped up into position 3, but not for long because Tucker bounces his way back down the back straightaway into the 3rd spot. Kiefer behind Cabra on the low side. Davin Cardwell running behind the 00 of Kendall Tucker. That time by, we go 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Kiefer and Cabra made contact. Cardwell seen it coming. He got off the gas and turned it underneath Cabra. Good move there by Davin Cardwell. He's up to position 5 and Kiefer looking to the low side into turns 3 and 4. That time by, 3 laps left to run. Alex Bergeron trying to close in 3/10 of a second to your race leader.
My Gideon, this is just getting good. Down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Have a look at the cars bouncing around on the top side of the speedway. These guys have been using this line all night here at the Knoxville Raceway as well. And how good. Tucker looks like he's fallen back now to position number 5. Oh, unfortunate for Kendall Tucker. Majulis and Bergeron. Yeah, that's it, mate. Bergeron and Blake Majulis as well going at it. 1 lap to go. Brett, bring us home.
Majulis to the middle of the raceway. Bergeron to the inside. Both drivers have picked up world championships on iRacing. 4 of them out of the 7 between the pair. Into turn number 3, out of turn number 4, Majulis stays low, Bergeron to the top side of the racetrack, who's going to get the run? Majulis takes the line away, Blake Majulis will get the win here at the Knoxville Raceway, and he will claim his 65th World of Thunder Esports win here in Knoxville. Holy dooly, what a finish between Majulis and Alex Bergeron. Damien Kiefer, what about the drive from Kiefer? He comes home in 3rd spot. 4th is going to go to Davin Cardwell from 23rd up to 4th. He passed 19 cars in the main event. Kendall Tucker will rally home for position number 5.
OMG. That was absolutely unreal. By .096 at the line between Majulis and Bergeron. Just have a look at the timing there as well. Damien Kiefer, Davin Cardwell, Kendall Tucker, Mason Lobb, Kyle Duggar as well, home in position number 7. Cole Cabray, Colin Bocus, Nick Cooper will round out your top 10.
Trevor Mattingly home in position number 11. Position 12, it's Camden Johnson, Hunter Parsons 13th, Mike Augustine 15th, Huey Quillen 16th, Travis St. Clair, Clay Devon, Chris Fisher, Jordan Gage in 20th, Kenneth Payne, Corey Sibley, Eric York, and Trey Fortner did not make the call. Matty, oh my, what a way to finish off Sunday Fun Day.
Mate, it was absolutely unreal. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a minor break here on Ultimate Dirt TV, and then on the other side of this, we'll come back and we'll have a chat with your top 3 with Alex Bergeron, Blake Majulis and Damien Kiefer in just a short moment's time. Back in a sec.
Alright, we're back here on Ultimate Dirt TV, post-race coverage for the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League. It is the Octane Inc. 127 Industries Pro Late Models. We'll go from 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. Coming home in 3rd place tonight, he started 11th, comes home with a podium. Damien Kiefer, congratulations on this 3rd place run here tonight. You got to be happy with that one?
Yeah, I got to be happy with that. Started 11th there. Just ran the bottom the whole race, just trying to keep it clean and try to get no damage there so I could keep rolling the bottom and not have to worry about spoiler damage slowing me down. And it's been a rough few weeks actually, but finally getting back on track and getting back up front.
It's always been a tough go here at Knoxville, especially when the track gets this thick. Obviously, you know, with the latest update we've seen with the late models, Do you think it's made the racing a little bit better that you can't just hold it flat chat?
I mean, yeah, yes and no. The top was really fast there. It was so hard to hit, and that's why I wasn't gonna go up there because I knew 9 times out of 10 you aren't gonna hit it the way you wanted it to. And I figured on the bottom I could be consistent and win every lap exactly the same, and that's what I ended up doing. But yeah, I think it helps the racing because it makes it more difficult, and then you can have guys that can hit it better than others, and you really never know what to expect when you're going through it.
No, but look, hell of a drive from 11th up to position at number 3. No doubt you've got a lot of good sponsors on this race car, a lot of good people behind the scenes pushing you each and every day to get better in this Zero machine. Now's an opportunity to thank those people, mate.
Big thanks to Blake Majolis. Me and him have been working together a lot lately, and he's helped me tremendously, and couldn't thank him enough for taking me on as his little son, I guess you would say. But besides him, thank DKeep Speed and then Speedy Fast Designs for making the new wrap.
All right, Damien Keefe, ladies and gentlemen, home in 3rd position. We'll send it over to Matt Bailey, who's chatting with Alex Bergeron.
Alex, home in position number 2 tonight. We've had a chat with you quite a few times here tonight, mate, as well, throughout the sprint cars and also the super late models. But, mate, obviously coming home in the 2nd spot tonight, not a bad way to finish off the night.
No, for sure. We tried to run the top there. The car was fast, just so bumpy, and it was just all about luck up there. If you would hit it perfectly, it would make you faster. A couple laps, it was a lot faster than the leaders, and just sometimes the laps falls off, and it's not really, driver's fault. There's not much you can do, and if you pick the same line as the driver in front of you, you're never going to pass him. So we tried everything we could there. It's just a matter of lines and the position you're in and the being in the race, and made our moves there and stayed in front of the race. So I think we did pretty good tonight.
Mate, I was going to touch on the track conditions just briefly. Talk us through how much it unsettled the race car when you obviously, up the top side of the speedway. It was pretty gnarly up there. Just talk us through how much it unsettled your race car.
Oh, it really is, even though this is a fix-it-up race, it runs on the same setup. The car still does get really unstable, it's not the setup's fault, it's just the track how it is, and there's not much we can do about it. We just have to go through it and try and do our best. You have to have the throttle a little bit there and try and have a good throttle control to be able to do, to be able to run up top like that, and to be able to be right there behind Blake, and I think it's really good, and we got a shot to win there, really close. It's just straight up great, good battle there. When you're that close, there's not much difference. It's just we're all very good drivers up front, and I think it puts on a great show.
Mate, I know we say this all the time, but mate, it was an immense run, bro. Your team here tonight, mate. Once again, sponsor shout outs. Who turns the wheels on this 12 machine?
Well, absolutely, everyone at Team New Jersey Sports, Jason, Rebecca, everyone that supports us, all of our partners, Sisai Shocks, Pelagic Cab, BK Designs, Martin Farm Equipments, Heavier Setup Shop, Stucco, CS Symptography, Grassy 3R, Wraps and Stitches, and, BNB Racing Simulators, everyone that supports us, like I said, my dad for watching, and you guys for doing awesome job broadcasting, and this series to be up for us to drive on Sundays, and hopefully next week we can bring on a win in the 2 series.
Well, mate, well done on position number 2, mate. We'll see you again next week, and congrats, mate. Well done.
Thank you, Matt.
We'll throw back over to Brett Wheeler with Blake Majolis.
Well, Alex Robinson always says he gets sick of talking to this bloke. I can never get sick of talking to this man. He drives a 127. I was asked to pick someone, and the words were, you're not allowed to pick Alex Bergeron. I immediately keyed up and was like, I'm going to pick Blake Majolis every day of the week. Blake, you make me look like an absolute genius. How was that one?
Yeah, that one. That one was definitely had to work for that one. We were pretty good early there, and then just got caught up trying other things, and just wasn't the way to go. And that bottom was good 2 to 3 tenths faster a lap, just hugging the berm, and I knew I wasn't going to get by him running bottom, so I kind of wanted to, I slipped up and let him back by, and if I just held the bottom, I would have been okay. But then we got that yellow, and I knew that line in 3 and 4. I was catching them in that long run, and then I got that yellow, and that's all I needed to get that lead. And ever since there, ever since the restart, we were pretty sporty up there in 3 and 4. That line was definitely came in quick, but caught me by surprise for sure.
Hey, Matty, Yeah, Matty called it the commentator's curse just because I was talking about Davin Carbell and saying that he might have something for a top 3. If the caution flag was to come out immediately within a lap, the yellow flag came out. Kendall Tucker had quite a bit of a lead over yourself and Alex Bergeron. How much does that give you time to sort of refocus and basically focus on those next 10 or 11 laps?
Yeah, that's a good question. I knew. I knew during that long green flag run we were really good there. But like I said, I got caught up trying too many different things, and if there wasn't a yellow, more than likely we probably wouldn't have won. But it would have been hard to catch him for one thing, and then another thing to pass him. But the way the top was, I really don't know. It could have been good enough to catch back up. But like I said, the yellow was just a relief. Knowing that line was good. But yeah, definitely had to regroup under the yellow and think about what I was going to do. And, Alex got a good restart too. And when you're put in those predicaments, it's hard to run the line you want to run. But, we were able to prevail up there.
Mate, those last couple of laps, Alex Bergeron closed in the gap and showed his nose a couple of times there. What was going through your mind there on those last couple of laps with Alex and yourself?
Yeah, just keep it smooth and straight. It was definitely, this is the hardest track I've ever driven on the game, hands down. This is crazy. I've never seen bumps like that before. This is definitely the most difficult track I've experienced. And, it was interesting to see how it progressed. But, with him peeking through, I just wanted to make sure the car was straight and keep running that middle. I knew once the momentum got built up, it would be okay. But, he had the top flying, but it was just too inconsistent.
Those bumps on the racetrack, you sound a little bit out of breath. How much does that take out? How much does it take out of you when you got a 40-lap main event like this?
Yeah, well, it's 87 degrees in this room, so it takes a toll on me. I'm sweating.
With a VR headset on, add another 20 degrees.
Yeah, definitely. It's a little ridiculous in here. I'm pretty hot, and with the track being like that, I definitely broke a sweat for sure.
I think Tia might think you're hot, but you're also hot on the racetrack. Win number 65 in World of Thunder competition. Blake, congratulations on continuing the good run of form that you consistently show week in and week out. And as I said, mate, I've said for the last couple of seasons, I'll pick you every day of the week, and 9 out of 10 times you make me look like a genius. Blake, congratulations on the win. Before we let you go, of course, a lot of good sponsors behind the scenes, a lot of good sponsors on this race car. An opportunity to thank those people and sponsors.
Yeah, of course, I appreciate it. Represent Limited, Team Diaz, ML Performance, Reliable Energy Solutions, Chris Ferguson Motorsports, CD Cinematography, BK Designs, Showtime Decals and Apparel, Game Up Nutrition, Design 75, Race XR, Majula Say Speed Shop, 127 Industries, you guys for broadcasting, of course, and Brett, thank you for picking me. I appreciate it.
Like I said, mate, I'll pick you every day of the week. You make me look good.
You're the man.
All right, Blake Majulis home in first place. That'll wrap up the post-race coverage. Matt, what a way to end what is our Monday, but for the Americans, a Sunday fun day here at the sprint car capital of the world.
Mate, most definitely. It has been absolutely phenomenal here tonight, and we hope every single race fan watching across the world has enjoyed watching the Pro Late Models here tonight, as well as the 360 Sprint Cars and also the Super Late Models. Race fans, on behalf of myself and Brett Wheeler, we'd like to say good night and thank you for watching Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll see you again next week. Oh, well, I won't, but I'm sure Brett Wheeler and also Alex Robinson will. We'll see you guys soon, and thanks all for watching Ultimate Dirt TV. See you soon.
Off to the dingus we go.